Anyway, if you can let go of your scythe, we can go do this.
It shows you trying to peel his fingers off of the half. He's like, yeah, yeah.
If you can prise it from my cold dead body. Oh, hold on a minute. I'll go and put it back in my room in the embassy.
You don't have your own room in the embassy.
What?
Oh yeah. Do you know how many refugees are packed into this?
God damn.
Yeah. The elf guy puts it back in the basement for you.
Nice.
Don't worry, as soon as you guys find a good place for all these people to go to, you'll have your own room again.
Yeah, well,
We're at the bathhouse. Mr. Smelly there can be a good distraction for them all to converge on.
Yeah, you are looking a bit corpsey, says the elf guy to Kenny.
Yeah, it's my new look.
but so I'm thinking
I kind of like the red-faced, happy drinking guy look a little bit better, he says.
Yeah, I'm still that guy inside, kind of.
Are you saying that inside of every corpse is a happy drinking guy?
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty deep inside, he says.
Way down.
Got it.
Anyway. Yeah.
So,
So we're gonna...
right. It shows him drop off his scythe, and then he shows back up, and then it shows a close up of the new guy talking to him and sending him back off, and then it shows him go off, come back without all the robes and shit on, looking grumpy. Right. Are you wanting to do your makeup thing to look less corpse-like there, Matt?
Yeah.
Now, the downside of the makeup here is you don't have any good water-soluble stuff, so under normal things, it'll be fine, but I recommend staying out of the bathhouse, okay? As far as, don't get in the tub and expect the makeup to stay on. Instead, expect, a very human-looking pool of dye to flow away from you.
I will be the outside watch guy.
Sure, go ahead and give me your disguise roll on yourself, Matt, to look less corpsey. Yeah, you could pass for human.
Yay.
Again. Yeah. There's a brief round of applause from the other people. Some of the people are coming back. They went and they, while you guys are doing stuff, they went and some of them are still on burial detail. They're burying some of the people from the plane, but they're also scavenging stuff from the plane. So now there's airplane seats and shit that they're bringing. Look, free chairs.
So, have anything interesting you guys found on the plane crash?
Drink trolley, lots of little itty bitty bottles.
Ooh.
They give you one.
I congratulate them and say, well done on your raiding.
Yeah. They're going. We're going to try to take apart the airplane because we don't want to freak out people here. But it's a lot of scrap metal.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm. It didn't have much fuel in it. What?
Make sure to check under the seats to get the life jackets.
Right, you are. They tell you. Who the fuck would put a life jacket under a seat? The seats will drown if it doesn't have a life jacket. Oh.
Yeah.
don't forget the black box. It's important.
The black box, which isn't black anymore. So make sure you find the black box. The box that's not black.
They look baffled at this, and one of the guys goes, "Isn't that a porn?"
No, it's an orange box at the back of the plane.
Why didn't you say the orange box? You said the black box.
They call it the black box.
I'm pretty sure it is also a pawn.
Ah.
That's why you might be getting confused.
They go back off to work on scavenging the orange black box.
Okay.
Or a porn. So, no worries. They're doing their own thing. They're apparently really excited by all the metal that's fallen into their hands. Although, Freddie, that looked just like a fucking Zero Storm to you.
I know.
You have suspicions of things.
I do.
Very good.
We also get them to remove the manacles off Freddy so he can actually be free to move.
They resist
Oh,
this
yeah.
idea for a while, but eventually they give in.
Are we
since
going to
he's
go
the-
away? And it's going to be a lot easier for us to go away if he's got the minute.
Oh, all right, they say. They unmanacle Freddy, but they get like another bag and some rope and shit because he's missing a hand. They didn't consider that before, just in case he freaks out again. It's disturbing to note that all of your guards had that stuff ready to go.
Immediately. Oh, Soul Survivor. Everyone you discards all their cards immediately, no trading.
Oh.
Wow, wow.
Well, I had nothing anyway, so that's fine.
I've got a replenish, which I'll play as soon as you guys have finished discarding.
Hmm.
Well, I was going to say I'll leave replenish on top. I suppose there's no point really, but
No.
Yeah.
Mute, Freddy, mute.
And replenish.
yay.
I'm going to keep those and draw the one. Ooh, another dodge card.
Down to the wire. Yay.
That's best just before any
Gamble.
fucking dangerous mission gets undertaken.
Oh, and I just got gambling addiction.
Ah, well, you get to keep one card, so you could keep that.
Yeah, but I was also going to be really nice and keep the more sand for me so I can swap it with Freddy.
Yeah, Freddy's massively sane. He's just greedy for as much sand as he can get. Well, he doesn't act massively sane,
PCs must be in a place that offers gambling and must have 20,000 units of money with him.
Yeah, we don't.
That's the problem. They bet all 20,000, roll their gambling, steal a crit.
that might be the card that cracks this wide open there, Matt.
Well, what do you guys think?
Well, keep in mind that the standard is actually silver, so you have 70 times whatever you're bringing in.
That's still nowhere near 20 grand.
Yeah, don't you still need to actually be able to make a gambling roll, though?
Yep.
That part's easy.
Really?
Well,
Well, we
yeah.
don't actually need to win gambling.
Huh?
We just need to be there long enough to make a trump so we can get in later.
Yeah, but I think you're expecting to do something, Freddie, here that you probably won't get to do.
Yeah, admittedly, I don't know how much to let you just sort of sit around and sketch.
You're not going to just sit there sketching the fucking shit.
That's why I want to check the windows and see if you can see through and see the damn thing and just do it that way.
True.
Well, keep in mind that the windows are super small, super high up.
Yeah, which is why we want to go to the bathhouse and go
Right.
up to the top floors of the bathhouse and look across.
But on the other hand, Matt, if you did keep that card and you could get more money from somewhere, then that may crack it wide open because, as you always knew, it would come down to a gamble off.
Mm-hmm.
And even when this was first proposed, Freddie knew that you were the guy for the job.
Oh no, I'm not. I've got base in it, and I've
Oh, well.
already blown more pods than I wanted to on this adventure. So yeah, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we've all got base in it, so
Ah, well.
yeah.
It's a pity that Yana's not here, actually, because her character has freaky high gambling for some reason. She came in like she was getting set to win some big pot at one point.
Yeah. Then the PCs happened.
Unless we can get more cards like re-rolls and.
Oh, that's a crit.
or
Is it a crit still in the deck?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I will keep it then just in case, unless no one
Yeah.
specifically really needs the sand. Okay. I'll keep it so it's an option.
You don't want it, I'll have it. Oh, right,
no,
yeah, okay.
I have to discard, so it's either that, I keep the gambling card or I keep the sand card. I've already thrown the sand card.
Yeah.
I'm already pretty high, so it's fine.
Okay.
Right. So, can we get on with it?
Yeah, let's go get the suits and stuff.
All right, you guys head over back through Clem's. It's nighttime.
Then we can't get back through Clems.
Right.
Yeah,
You want to
and
wait
then
till the
we-
next day? Giving Jameson their card for fucking remembering shit. Well done.
I mean, I can trumpet over there, but the tailor's probably closed.
Cut to the next day.
I guess so.
No problem. Yeah, they really like these airplane seats. People have started coming in the morning and whatnot. They're tired as fuck, but they've spent the night burying bodies and stuff like that, and scavenging the fuck out of the airplane. It looks like there's a lot of airplane seats. Also, they're pushing around some sort of box trolley thing that they use in airplanes for serving sodas and shit. And they push that up, and they're like, "Hey, would you like a soda?" Mm-hmm. So, yeah, you guys have a good breakfast, and then go over to Clem's when it opens. And Clem's back through. You end up back in cyber post-apocalyptic Gothic, and you're back in the khaki. Back in the weapons and armor row is where Clem's is at. And you a couple of guys are like, yeah, you know, they're hanging out front of Clem's, and one of them's like, I took the wife to the slaughterhouse last night, and we left a little bit too late. You know it's haunted, right? I know. But it's damn good steak. Oh. So, right. Where to? To Taylor. You guys go to Taylor. Right. 15 gold in my hand. Put that shit in my hand. Right. You guys have really over-the-top fancy clothes. I don't recommend running or fighting in them. They've got like silver threads woven in and stuff. Hats with the big plumes and things. Everybody has a walking stick if you'd like one. Shoes with big buckles. Just all kinds of over-the-top crap.
Fancy.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yep. You change into that. You feel like a fucking pimp that's gone through some weird shit. What's that?
Can I have a monocle?
Yes.
Perfect.
Can we have some privacy for a while?
In the the dressing rooms are pretty private. Would y'all like to congregate in one dressing room?
Yes.
All right. The tailor withdraws. I mean, he keeps an eye to make sure you don't steal his fabric. But
no. We're gonna do some chanting.
All right.
Yeah.
It's better than what he thought would go on.
Yeah. Well, after our first attempt to go and do this mission, I'm not taking any fucking chances. So this is the ×5 area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Good. Hold on. Let's get you two done hopefully first, but at the moment I'm rolling like shit, so don't surprise if I fucking fumble. So ×5 phase on Jameis.
You already know what that does, Jameis?
Phase on Freddy.
Basically, essentially, it's an opponent fails.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
I'm also gonna call something just in case. Alright, cool. I'm ready.
Gentlemen, if you're doing hard drugs in there for a small additional fee, says the tailor.
Yeah. You're gonna do it. Yeah, finally. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
It is daytime morning right now.
Yeah. Still need to have baths in the morning.
Alright.
Well, a lot of these spells end at sundown.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, well.
So I thought I'd point this out.
Yeah.
So, how dare you?
Exactly. We could come out of here and be surrounded by fucking 10 mechanical ninja bitches.
They did look organic to you. I mean, you're pretty sure, having punched through one of them's head, that they are definitely organic, or at least appear very organic. It felt organic. It squished organic.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's organic, can you reap it?
I could reap anything. Oh, you said reap. No, right, yes.
Yeah, no, I've stuck my hand up one of them. They are definitely
Wow.
organic and not normal. As in, it's just a straight tube coming up.
Right, I'm attempting to. Yes, checking that. That was a bit skill hoary, but that's okay. You never know. You might come across some undead. So, yay, I'm done.
All right, let's go and check out the bathhouse.
Yep.
No problem. The bathhouse is open. When you guys get there, they have slaves and whatnot that are happy to take your clothing in exchange for towels.
I wait outside so my makeup doesn't run.
Yeah, no problem. Those two go in. Right, it's 10 silver each.
Looking for you.
Yeah, I'll pay for.
No worries. You pay them, and you guys are sitting around. First, slaves have to clean you, and then they take you to a steam room where you guys sit around in the steam room, and with a bunch of other people. It's a it's men and women are in the same thing, but it's not the sexy thing. It's the human thing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So,
Logan, can I play plethora of penguins and say, oh, there happen to be extra large food storages on that ship, plane that crashed?
sure.
Yeah, there you
No
go.
problem. They get more airplane meals than they know what to do with. Everybody complains about the taste all the time.
Well, you know, it's refugees. They got
Oh
something,
yeah,
don't they?
extra food, sure. No problem. Now inside of the bathhouse, they don't have any way to get up to the roof, but it looks like it's made to be like grottos and kind of cave looking, although it's not. And they have like some frescoes, like somebody saw a documentary on the Romans and said, let's do something like that, but with cyberpunk themes. You know, and like the little squares that make up shit, different colored tiles and stuff. But the roof is super high. It is literally a 3-story roof. The whole thing, they keep it scrubbed out and all that, but they're constantly fighting mold and shit, you know. People pretty much lounge around talking quietly and having food delivered and stuff like that in here. Yeah, it's a bathhouse.
Okay.
You guys get scrubbed up. You are now super clean, which is great because you haven't had a bath in days. So, there aren't really like places to hide in here because if there are, then people fuck and then you get the tubs filled with semen and nobody wants that. So, plus there's slaves everywhere. Everybody pretty much ignores the little collared bastards and bitches wandering around. So, yeah, you guys come out clean after a couple hours. Ta-da! You're dressed up in your fancy clothing. They do offer to rub you down in nice smelly oils and shit like that before you leave, but then you got greasy clothing the whole day. So,
Oh, that was nice.
yes. Yeah. As far as getting to the roof in here, it's possible, but it would definitely be noticed, you're thinking. If you were to, it's possible like to scale up on the outside, but again, the problem is you might be noticed because this is a heavily patrolled section of the city. And the only place next to it is like 1-story place. So even if you were like to jump across to it and then scale up the building somehow, you've still got a couple of stories of, is that Spider-Man?
So we dress as Spider-Man.
Right? That would be a fucking plan. Everybody dresses as Spider-Man. 3 Spider-Men go outside the building. Yeah, I'm giving you a card for that. That's a nice visual there. There you go. I mean, if you ever wanted to work in the bathhouse, like on carpentry stuff, they could deal with having one of their steam rooms, all the wood torn out, and new wood like mahogany or spruce or some cedar would be for choice. Nice smelling cedar. If you wanted to get a job in there, I guess.
Yeah, you want to get somewhere where you can observe the haberdashery.
Yeah, there's nothing good like that here.
Naturally. Just have a look around. Buy a hat, maybe.
You guys want to do your fancy we're rich as shit strut over to the haberdashery and take a look around?
Yeah, maybe it is. It wasn't
Yeah, bucket list of it. Yeah.
You guys wander over there. They have all kinds of fucking hats here. The haberdashery part is probably a third of the building, so 2/3 of the building is either illegal shit or storage or who knows what. But they have a lot of hats here. Matt, after 2 hours of making you hang out and loiter here, you end up talking to some guy who's trying to sell you a sausage and a bun out of a thing he's got around his neck. Yeah, they did not look wholesome. He says it's made by pigs, but
Made by pigs, not with pigs.
I meant with on the fancy ones. He says.
Suspiciously.
Suspicious is the whole fucking cart. You're thinking, but yeah, eventually they came out. They looked all clean and happy and stuff. And then they wandering into haberdashery. Dude, do you want to go with them or no?
Yes, yeah, that's fine.
No problem. You guys go around the haberdashery. They have like some people whose job is to watch to make sure that other people don't steal shit. But other than that, they have hats ranging up anywhere from like 5-10 silvers up to several gold, depending on what kind of hats you wanted. Anything you can think of as far as interesting hats is in here. They even have Pope hats and shit like that. This place has got hats.
As we're like walking around, do we see a back room door?
Yes, there is, but you don't know if it goes into the back room or if it goes into a different back. You have no idea where it goes to, but there is one, and it appears to be unguarded. Although there are always people watching you to make sure you don't fucking pocket 8-10 hats and run off laughing.
Ooh.
The back door itself, the door into the back has got like the beads that hang down. Although they're all like different colored beads for some reason. It's kind of like a weird hippie type thing.
Oh, is this where the special merchandise is? I better walk towards it.
No, it isn't. I'm sorry, that's off limits to customers. It's just the back room. Special merchandise is over here, he says.
Oh, but surely you have some special merchandise.
Yes, it's over this way.
Well, what can you show me? I kind of go with him.
He takes you over and shows you. They have a hat that is a parrot, and if you pull on a string, it makes the wings flap.
Oh, very fancy.
Mm-hmm.
While they're distracted for the moment, I want to try and set it up so that one of the displays takes a moment, so I'm not beside it, so that the image just falls over. Possibly takes another display.
Give me like a trapping roll to basically make it a time delay collapse.
No, all right. Trapping.
Oh.
Big fail. I've got a reroll. Assistant reroll if someone wants to play that on me.
Yeah, sure. Give me.
Oh, well, I'll chuck it and you.
Yeah, if you want to play this card I'm about to give you, so I can get a card, that'd be great.
Well, you need. All right.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining him as pushing it over, going, ha!
Okay, yeah. I'll just do my reroll first.
Yeah, sure.
And then. Woohoo! Even better!
He pushes over one, which hits another, and it dominoes several things. Everybody loses their fucking minds. People are running around yelling and stuff. One of the guys is pointing at Jameis, and they're like, "You, sir, you must leave. You are too rowdy with the merchandise."
It wasn't me.
While they're all distracted, can I sneak into the back room?
Yeah, you go sneaking back there. Give me what are you doing, Matt? Well, he's making a break for the back room. Jameis looks like he's getting yelled at and threatened.
I'm just trying to add to the. I try and add to the clamatory. I'm like, oh my god, look at all the hats! Oh, look at
me! All right, give me no problem. Yeah, Freddie, you disappear into the back. There's two guys working back there. They haven't seen you yet. It looks like a fairly, aside from all the materials, the tables, the cutting stuff, all that, it looks like pretty much just a fairly small room with lots of different materials and a couple of guys who are carefully making hats and stuff like that back here.
There's no other room coming out, so yeah.
No, but this room is way shorter. You're thinking that the other thing is much bigger. But give me a spot hidden roll. Lower is better.
It's all you.
It's all you, Freddie. Only you can do forest fires. It's not low enough. Yeah, there could be a hidden door behind all this shit that's in here. It's just a wealth of different materials and all that kind of stuff back here. But if there is, you don't see it.
You know what? I'll spend one hero point. Fuck it. Why not?
Come on, fumble. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's just too much stuff back here.
It's fine.
You're thinking that if you wanted to hang out here, it would be a hard stealth roll or a matter of time before they found you?
Actually, can I just try... I'm just gonna... If I spend enough time just standing still and looking, will I find it?
Probably not. You may have to go move stuff around and all that kind of deal, which will be tricky because, you know, it's not that big of a room.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm just gonna try and like be super fucking stealthy while they're busy, and just like if I see them move like towards me, I'll like duck behind.
Sure, give me a stealth roll at half to wander around here looking for shit and remain undetected. You're caught and escorted out.
Oh, I thought that's a very nice hat you're making there.
Right this way, sir, he says.
Thank you. Oh,
hey, you're kicked back into play. Jameis, unless they're threatening to call the guards unless you leave the shop immediately.
I shall take my business elsewhere.
Take a card, Jameis. All right, yeah. Right, Jameis gets kicked out of the shop. Some guy comes over and begins fanning Kinley because he's obviously freaked out by all the calamity. So he begins fanning you. Calm down, sir. Calm down. It's going to be all right. Several other people are engaged. Give me an acting roll as you look like you may swoon. And you're a big burly guy.
Oh, the indignation. Oh.
Right, they've got you on a chair. They're bringing you tea and crumpets and stuff to try to calm. They even add a dollop of brandy to the tea to try to calm you down. And Freddie, you get basically escorted into the main shop. Other people are working on picking up stuff and trying to reorganize the chaos which the new guy has fucking inflicted upon the entire shop. It looks like at least half of their merchandise hit the floor. Yeah, guys look around, shake their heads, go back in the back room to continue churning out hats. Nobody here is armed, by the way. I mean, if you guys were like, let's kill everybody, yeah, it'd be pretty easy. There's a total of a half dozen people that work here. Two of which are keeping an eye on Freddy to make sure he doesn't try to go in the back room. One of which is keeping an eye on Freddy, one of which is helping Matt, four of which are cleaning up this huge mess. And then there's an extra 2 guys in the back room. So, yeah, 8 guys, and you own the store. It's one way to look at it. Nobody seems to be armed or looks like they know how to fight.
All right, well.
The 2 guys in the back definitely know how to make hats, though, apparently.
Oh, another crumpet would go down very nicely right now.
They bring you another crumpet.
I'm gonna walk over to Kinley and say, like, quietly, obviously, like.
The guy standing there handing him a crumpet as you come up and want to whisper shit to him. He's staying nearby because apparently he feels the need to calm down Kinley.
Oh, young man, you should get some fresh air.
He just looks at you.
Good idea. Thank you for the crumpet, tea, and brandy. Very nice. Come back later. Shop, shop, shop.
He backs off to a respectful distance. The guy who's watching Freddy whispers stuff to him. He stares at Freddy as though Freddy is going to fucking start trying to pocket things.
Yeah, I'll walk out.
You guys are leaving the shop now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys join a very indignant looking, whatever his name is. You guys should all put your character name on your thing so I can remember it. Easier on Logan.
No, it wouldn't help.
Reb. You guys join an indignant looking Reb who is threatening to take his business elsewhere. Guards wander by. You guys notice that when you're dressed like this, the guards pretty much ignore you completely. I mean, unless you pull out a scythe, start floating around on a black cloud of evil type thing, you know, then they might not.
Here's what I'm thinking. Mm-hmm. We wait until...
You guys are standing in front of the hat shop right now. There's other people going by. There's some guy trying to sell Kinley a sausage and a bun.
Out of earshot.
Right, you guys go find somewhere quiet to hang out and watch people go by.
So what I'm thinking is we wait for a night when there's no gambling. We'll distract the guards guarding the back door entrance. You use your ridiculously strong hands to rip the door open, go in, grab the shield, and leave.
How are you planning to distract the god?
Oh, I don't know. This Red over here seems to be really good at distractions. I'm sure we'll pick up something.
That sounds really not a great idea.
Oh, what could go wrong?
Well, the 4 guards outside, the potential, 10 guards that could be inside. We don't know what's inside.
True.
It's a really big area in there. You're not bigger than the shop.
I did manage to get into the back room momentarily. There might be a door going further in. I couldn't find one.
So, what time is it now?
It's getting close to noon. 2 of you are getting hungry. Kinley, you don't need to eat human food anymore. That's for humans. You.
Oh, brains.
Yeah, that sounds like it'd go down a treat. But plus you've been filled with crumpets. But yeah, it's about noon. It's on the first day of the weekend and whatnot.
Okay, I have an idea.
Should be gambling tonight.
It might go down badly. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Let's have a walk to the back door.
Let's do it.
Sure.
All right, no problem. You notice that when you go to the back door that the 4 guards are dressed a little bit nicer. And one of them says, "I'm sorry, gentlemen." He does the smooth slide in front of the door. "This is private property. Is there any..."
Oh, yes. I look a bit kind of nervously down the tunnel to make sure no one's listening. I say, a good friend of mine, Reginald Davenport, said this is the kind of place you can come for a bit of fun, if you know what I mean.
What kind of fun were you interested in, sir?
The money fun kind.
Could you be more specific, he says.
Games of chance.
Well, Why didn't you say so, sir? Could I hate to ask anything so crude, but could I see the color of your coin, sir?
Oh, yes, of course. My good friend here has quite a bit on him for our fun activities. We were just wondering, do we have to use a password when we come back later tonight, or how does it work?
It's going on now as well. Although the main gist of it kicks off tonight, obviously.
Well, my friend here with the money, he's the one that really loves the gambling.
I see. They look at Freddy. None of these guys is armed, by the way, because the fascist soldiers don't like it. Or if they're armed, it's all small hidden shit. You suspect they're armed with small hidden shit like razor wire, coin with caps with sharpened coins in it, that kind of shit. They would like to see the color of your coin.
I show them a normal Gothic coin.
You hold up one coin. The guy gives you a very old-fashioned look. Like,
Well, you don't expect me to carry all this money around with me, do you?
He gives you the look. Like, you just said, I like to smoke crack. Do you have some crack I can smoke?
Just flash the small amount you've got on you here.
Very well.
We're going to go and get the more later.
I flash like 30 gold.
Well, it's in a bag. I don't think you divided it in a... They look into a large bag of gold and go, yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
What time should we return?
For the big game?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I recommend 10 bells, sir.
10 bells. Excellent. Thank you, gentlemen. I tip my cap to him.
They nod at you, smile. They try to create their bruised and scarred faces into something that kind of resembles a smile.
I'm guessing they look pretty tough, these guys.
Yes. I mean, you're a lot fucking tougher, but, these guys look like they're back alley brawlers and shit.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not always the same. It's not the same exact 4 guys. A couple of them been replaced. They have various people that guard this and stuff.
Yeah, shift. Yeah.
It's not like the 4 guys have nothing else to do than hang out here all the time. But it is their job. They like I said before, until you approach them, they don't look especially vigilant. If anything, if something's going on more than a couple meters away from them, it's somebody else's issue.
Yeah. Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay. Good to know.
So we walk away and
Right, be seeing you.
I give you the look like you just.
What? What? I think we just gained some knowledge there without.
No, not you, him.
Oh.
Gave my card for that shit. I did. Mm-hmm.
All right. Can we? What? You want me to gamble for this?
Look, it all comes down to who has the better luck with the dice at the moment, and I don't feel like my luck's been very good today. So it's up to you. I mean, I'm not saying it has to be you, but it seems like someone's going to have to do it. Otherwise, we're going to have to go through a massive, long-winded planning and probably fighting and escaping scenario. Because I'm sorry, I don't think you're going to be able to get there. Get half an hour to sit there and sketch the thing, go away, port in, grab it, come out. I think if you go there any time of the day or night to try and break in, you're going to get mugged by loads of fucking guards. Yeah, I mean, apart from the rolling side of it, gambling for it is going to be the easiest way to get it back.
Do you think they'd even put it up?
If we win enough money and they don't want to part with it, and they're like, okay, give them the fucking lucky shield. That's why I held on to the gambling card, because if you're lucky enough to say crit, then we're going to get a lot of money from them, and happy pie.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, nice.
And then it's gonna be like, do you want the 100 grand? And you'll be like, no, I'll take the fucking shield. And they're gonna be like,
Okay.
Ooh.
A hero point for me.
Oh my god.
See, the hero point that will be used in gambling. It's all coming together, Freddy.
Here's the fucker. I just got amazing greed.
Oh, what will you do? What will you do, Matt? The
Well, it
module
depends.
card or the Amazing Greed card?
I will throw away the 5 pods, even though I am so close to my 300 mark. It's going to kill me, because that could maybe do it.
Oh yeah. How many
But-
points off? How many points off are you from the 300 mark?
I'm on something like 294 or something at the moment.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm close.
Damn close.
So, here's the thing. I'm happy I will throw it if we are going to go with the gambling plan. But at that point, I'm definitely going to say that I'm 5 pods down from throwing that card away. I'm not going to be the one doing the gambling, because I know that's not going to involve pods. So it depends. If one of you guys want to go with the gambling,
Oh, I have a question.
It's all you, Frank.
So I'm assuming I can maybe support myself with like prestidigitation to like manipulate the cards, maybe luck as well, because obviously gambling, acting, question mark.
Well, keep in mind, if you're using prestidigitation to manipulate the cards, that's basically cheating, and that could lead to other things if you're caught by people who are looking for that kind of thing. If you're even allowed to deal, you're not sure what the setup is.
True.
Bottom dealing and shit only works if you're actually the one dealing. Unless you've got like the ace up your sleeve, but you don't know what kind of card decks they use and shit. So having the red backed ace when they're using blue backed cards, awkward.
What are you two gonna do?
Watch.
I mean, if we don't care about, well, that's the thing. You want to do it by the gambling route. I mean, I've only got base gambling, and I'm new, so I've only got a couple of hero points.
I've got more than a couple. I just don't really want to blow too many.
I'm correcting Freddie's issues.
Well, no, it's just I had to blow. I've already blown quite a few into combat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, a couple I had to blow. So, like I said, I'm so tempted to be an arsehole and just go with the Amazing Greed. Saying that,
I mean, there are ways and means around all sorts of things.
Well, the thing is, I'm reading the gambling card as well, and it's not amazing. I mean, you have to crit to get something half decent. If you succeed, all you get is the 100% of 20 grand.
Yeah.
I don't even have 20 grand. We have 30 something gold.
Good point.
What is 20,000 units of money?
A lot.
Well, it depends on if they're using gold or silver as their base. Most people don't use gold as their base because, like, everybody charged you shit in silver.
Not, if it's silver, we're still not okay.
No, because it's 70 per one, and we've got like what 40 something? No, 30 silver left.
Yeah.
So we're near
2,000.
Near 20 grand.
I do have. Well, we do have.
There's always more money.
Large Chris in the embassy, if we can find a buyer, or we can put that up for gambling.
Are the other doors going to be happy that you traded
It's mine technically.
Oh, okay.
So we have 2 of them as well.
How long does it take to trump?
Couple minutes.
Yeah.
In combat terms, that's forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I keep the Amazing Greed, Matt, so we can find other ways. That card's not going to help us humongously, and we got.
I was going to say the other thing about it as well is for the small chance of us making the roll, even if we just make it, we're not going to get that much back. So, I don't know if it'll be enough to get the shield back. Because you have to crit, and even then you get 20k times d4.
Let's just go in and let's just go in and have a look around. Even if we just don't do anything at the moment, we can at least case the joint right now and see what things look like and see where things are positioned and stuff. That'll be information.
Do we want to try and sell the Chris or not?
Nah, I don't. I think for now, just treat it as scouting out.
Because that is what it's about.
If we have an opportunity to grab the shield and run, or do something along those lines, we'll take it. But otherwise, for now, just get a lay of the land so you've got a better position the next time we go in.
Gamble with what we've got.
Yeah.
So are you dropping the gambling card and keeping the Amazing Greed and hoping to hang on to that bastard?
think I fucking am, because I want that 300 one.
Yes.
I want it soon, because I know exactly which one I'm going to fucking blow pods to get.
The HP one.
Yep.
I can't imagine why. Gaining 1 hit point per minute, that's nothing. Nothing.
It's healing in between combats is everything.
Yeah.
Especially when the healing doesn't work on you.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm sure someone's going to get a fuck your couch or something, but it's okay. We'll see.
So are you wanting to go in now or later?
I suppose it doesn't really matter if we're not going to go for
if we go in later, there's more people and more chance of distraction, although there may well also be more guards. So
also if you go later, though, it's going to be the big game, which will be more money. If we go in now, there's a chance we can get on a not so expensive table.
Let's just have a look around. Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah. Sorry, Matt. You just keep discarding any extra cards I give you.
Well, that's a play immediately, and that's a hindrance.
Perfect.
Yay.
Well, does it count because he can't have taken it anyway?
Well, he just can't keep. I can keep giving him all the reds in the world.
Yeah, I suppose though officially, James is right. I mean, you would normally say take a card, and I would say no because I've got amazing greed.
Good point.
So
okay.
Maybe you just got to
So
stop.
someone else would be hit with a player immediately. So only just screw yourself here.
Yay!
Stop giving me cards until I lose the card or use it.
Got it. All right. So you guys want to go in now or later?
Yeah, I'll go now.
No problem. You guys, after a while fuffing about, you guys go back. The guards look a bit confused that you're back so soon.
Well, we can go and have lunch first because someone's hungry.
All right. You guys go and eat. Would you like fancy food or simple food?
No, we'll eat at the embassy. I'm not spending money.
He loves his.
So when you're going, are you going to go back and Clem's back to the embassy then?
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. You get back there and you go and eat. Really, everybody's got their own fucking thing of airplane food, and you guys are eating that. Kinley, you really don't have much of an appetite at all.
All right.
You sit there and look at your food. That kind of sucks. Right. Eventually, you guys then end up after a luxurious lunch of watching Kinley watch you guys eat with kind of a wistful look on his face, looking at the alcohol bottles like they're old friends that he can no longer talk to. And then you guys go back to there. And the guards and whatnot, looks like a couple of them have changed, but a couple of them are still here. And one of them's like, they're back, yes. One of the guards that recognizes you guys just lets you go in. Inside they have, it looks like a really small room that you get let into, and then they let you in. Then there's like heavy blankets or something, and then they let you into that. That way, if you open the thing, you can't look past them and go, oh, look, I can see you. This guy is over there gambling. And it looks like, for some reason, there's an awful lot of people here. They don't look like the richest in the world. You guys are definitely fitting in your fine clothes. It looks like people are smoking, drinking. There's waitresses bringing around cocktails and such. You can go buy chips and whatnot because they don't have anything so vulgar as money on the table. Plus, they have to chemically test the various coins to make sure that they're actually pure, weigh them out, and give you chips and things. And it looks like there's a shield that's hung in a pride of place, visible to the entire room, with a unicorn cinster rampant upon it that Freddie definitely recognizes. And it's even got like streamers and stuff that have been like attached to it. It looks like they really did it up like this is the coolest shield ever and stuff. And Reb, it looks kind of, it definitely draws the eye for some reason you can't put your finger on. So, and it's in pride of place. They have a lot of thick-set men who are well-dressed, and these guys give me spot hidden rolls. Yeah, all these guys are definitely armed. They're like tucked away, but like you're guessing possibly extendable clubs and things like that. But yeah, armed guys inside where the guards aren't seeing them, and it looks as though everybody who's climatized gets to roll current events. Post-apocalyptic cyberpunks at full. Jameis gets to try a new skill at half.
Current events.
Yeah, for this area, because every area's got its own current events.
It's not on the list.
No, basically hit learn and you're going for it at half.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever done this before.
Yeah, probably not, because most people aren't around in a place long enough to keep track of what is currently going on other than the criminal stuff.
I got Cyberpunk High Society. That's not the same, is it?
Yes, actually. Did you pick that up in this zone or different? Or no, did you pick that up in the Cyberpunk zone?
Yeah.
Ah, then that's different.
No. Okay. Yeah, I'll just roll again, because...
Yeah, sure. You guys can try learn at full. Get check and learn. Why not?
Fumble. Yay!
Wow. This gathered here is the most criminal elements of the city, the most powerful criminals of the city. But one of the people that is playing, you guys may actually recognize. He definitely has seen you and smiles when you come in. He looks like, and he's just sitting there and nobody's paying any special attention to him. And he looks like that.
Oh, for fuck.
He smiles at you. He says something to one of the guards that's near him, who nods and comes over and he says, "You've been invited to a game, gentlemen."
Thank you.
Certainly. Your chips are produced. How much gold did you want to give for the chips?
What seems to be like, if I look...
It's silver
around,
standard. Silver. Yeah. I mean, you can get more weighty chips, but... Oh, how much do you think? You're going to guess 10, 20 gold would be a good minimum per person?
Per person.
There are three of you. You are all dressed like tops.
That's all I had, so...
Well, there you go.
You give them all your gold. They give you chips for all your gold. And you go over and he goes, "Hello, gentlemen. It's nice to see you here with your happy faces."
Yeah. Good night.
It is definitely Keith Ledger's Joker here for some fucking reason.
Yeah, Reed doesn't know who that is.
All right, well, it's a guy in strange makeup.
Nice to see you again.
Always a pleasure. I had no idea that you courted Lady Luck.
Well,
Yeah. Sometimes.
Cool.
What brings you to this establishment?
I like to take chances. Right, everybody give me a gambling roll. I'm guessing you're all trying to play conservatively.
So what are we playing here? Backgammon?
It looks like they're playing the 7 card, or the one with the river, Texas Hold'em.
Texas Hold'em.
Mm-hmm.
I actually know how to play that too.
Yeah, I know, so do I.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Can I support with luck?
You guys, if you want, you can support with advanced math for trying to count cards, memory for kind of trying to count cards, luck. If you, they have their own dealers, so you can't support with prestidigitation because you didn't bring your own card decks. So
have we got a chance of being caught if we use the other ones?
what, the counting cards and shit?
Yeah.
It's really hard to. Well, no, I'm gonna say
right.
no unless you're in like a professional casino where they're using fucking computers on your ass and shit.
Okay, so advanced math is nope.
I made my advanced math. I just pressed the one button.
And what was the other one? Sorry.
Luck, advanced math, memory.
Oh, math and memory. Got memory.
Alright, so I'm at +10.
And
it's a lower is better roll.
holy crap!
Ooh.
Oh no, that's luck. Oh, what a shame.
Reb fucking gets a +10 for one of his supports.
I critted my luck.
All right, that's a +10 instead of whatever.
So I'm +15 on top of my base 20, so I've got to try and roll a 35.
So, Freddie, how many gold does each person have?
10.
10? Oh, okay, that's easy. You lose 2 gold of yours.
Okay, I'll lose 2 as well.
Matt loses 2 gold. Jameis loses 2 gold. You guys all have 8 gold left. This is several hands. It's not just all in one hand, although you could say I'm putting it all in one hand and then roll a thing like that if you wanted to instead. But he's like, it appears you're losing. Let me ask, what brings you here?
Who is he? Is he addressing anyone particularly, or
you three? He doesn't give a shit about the others.
I look at Freddie.
Yes, we came to get something that belongs to us. I look up at the shield.
He looks at the shield. Why do you care about a shield?
Well, you see, if we don't return it to its rightful owner, someone's going to come and give us a lot of trouble.
You like avoiding trouble?
Only the wrong kind of trouble, which this definitely is.
I personally love trouble, but he doesn't like it at all.
Ha. Well, I think that your only hope of getting that back is the big game tonight. Of course, you'd have to win a lot of money and then not take it. And he lays out the entire plan that Matt came up with earlier because it's their lucky thing. And it's almost word for word. And you're just sitting there, Freddie, going, and he goes, but you need a lot more money to have as some sort of stake. So essentially, he lays out everything that you guys have already gone through. And he says, well, I'm going to go kill some people. I'll talk to you a little later.
Have fun with that.
Eventually, I'll get to you, but I've got some other people I've got to go take care of first.
Oh, please, take your time.
You know, next time that you're going out to kill someone and I'm going out to kill someone, maybe we should meet up. It'd be fun.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. There's something special about you. Something special.
Yeah, nice. I noticed someone's clamping on your style. There's some other clown-looking harlequins running around.
Clown? He says, pushing back his green hair. Well, I wouldn't know about that, but we'll see what I find out.
Trust me, if you see them, you'll have a fun time.
I like having fun.
You should go look for them.
He gets up. He does like a weird wave, collects his money, and goes.
Okay.
Yeah, almost fucking word for word of what I would give Matt cards. He has a warning of what Matt laid out. You're just like, God damn it. But it's their big lucky thing. He also recommends getting a huge pot and then like betting it all on that type thing because then they'll totally give up the shield because it's obviously failed in the lucky thing if you're getting set to break their bank type deal.
Looks like you guys need to try and get the It's a Crit card.
That'd be a big help.
What we need is to get Mildred in here.
Wow. No luck there. Pun intended. So
about the suit of armor and radiation.
Yeah. So, is there anything else you wanted? Because I'm assuming that after some light gambling, you guys are going to eventually leave. But is there anything else you want to know about the internal security? They don't have anything fancy. Essentially, Kinley, back when he was not worried about getting wounded due to having healing, could probably come in, kill all the people, and possibly any guards that showed up or whatever while Freddy was doing his deal. But for Reb, who, not the fucking monster killing machine that Kinley is, it definitely looks like a hard target.
Are there any windows into this place?
There are, but they're way up high. You also notice that there's like a lot of what are they called? Tapestries and stuff on the wall, especially the wall between this area and the shop. So there could be something behind that, but there are also a lot of the very watchful guards that stand around and make sure that nobody gets to go over and play with the tapestries and shit.
How many roughly guards are we talking about?
Half a dozen.
Oh,
So six out inside, 4 outside.